starting our English season. We are here again together to practice speaking skills. I really like it to say for you guys, thank you to be here. Thank you to take time at your weekends to practice speaking skills. And I believe that we all know here that English it can brings a lot great opportunities to our life in the future. So we are investing time on our English. We are not wasting time. We are investing time when we decided to take aside time to practice English during our weekends. Okay. So today I decided to bring a great talk for us to discuss here. You can say anything about it. We have so many supposed answers here, but you can give your own answers if you want. Don't worry about it. I'd like to start asking for you, uh, Denver, what kinds of people are famous in your country? Do you know someone which is famous, or maybe do you like anyone which is considered to be famous? Let me know a little bit about things like that. What kind of people are famous in your country? Give us a name if you record it.
Okay. First of all, I would like to say that our country is diverse countries, and there are so many people popular in our country. But I think, in my opinion, one of the most favorite person is and most popular person is Sakib Al Hasan. You know that Sakib Al Hasan? He is
No,
a,
what he do?
he is a cricketer. He is a cricketer.
Okay, I don't know about him, but what he do? What specifically he do? Like to explain a little
Yeah,
bit more?
he is a playing cricket. He is an international player. But now I would like to. I want to say that now I want to say that he is a very famous person over the world, and he is a very greatest player, and he is all rounder player. And his social activities, and always he try to helping poor people, and he always try to uh, understanding defeat people, and advantage defeat people, deprive people. Okay. And another thing, he he contribute their own team, and when he playing cricket, and he always great score or batting or bowling. And recently he contact our government, and our government believe that our country represent by he by Sakib Al Hasan, because when he going to go to another country, London or USA or India or Australia, then cricket fan he know. And some Australian people recently mm, our journalist say that some Australian people uh, told told him uh, yes, Shakib Al Hasan is
He is
one of the
famous.
yeah, he is one of the
So
greatest player. He is one of the greatest player in over the world, and ICC. And but at the time, our journalist say that that he is what is your country? Yeah, what his country is. And the Australian people say that yeah, of course, he is Bangladesh people. He is Bangladesh people, and he is Bangladeshi citizen. And
nice.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nice, nice. So he is very famous from all over the world. Wherever he goes, he is known by people. Very good.
He he always try to help poor people and deprived people.
He seems to be
And,
a good guy. He seems to help other ones, to help anyone he can. Very
yeah,
good,
yeah,
man. Very good. Thank
yeah.
you for your answer. We feel that he is very famous, and maybe we can search a little bit more about him in the future. So thank you
Okay,
for your answer.
thank
And
you.
Alice, would you like to answer what kind of people are famous in your country?
Oh, yes. I think in my country, movie stars, uh, sports stars, and famous entrepreneurs are are quite famous. Maybe I can try to give you some example for some people who are famous all around the world. But I don't know if you know these famous people. For example, Jackie Chan. Do you know Jackie Chan?
Of
Uh,
course I do. Of course, I
oh,
really love
okay.
it, him.
So
I like it so
yes,
much of her
uh,
movies.
yes. He is a famous movie star. He
Yeah, yeah.
had
Movie.
yes, but now he is not quite famous among the young generation. Because I think 20 years ago he was quite famous. I think at that time all the young people were were his fans, and
Yeah,
he really had a lot of famous movies, and he was also famous all around the world. But unfortunately, I I haven't seen a lot of movies about him because I am also I am also the fan of the young movie stars, but but I think now the young movie stars in China are not as famous as Jackie Chan. So I think maybe you will not know. Let me give you another example. Do you know Jack Ma, who is a famous entrepreneur in China? He found the he found a firm called Alibaba, and
Yeah, I
oh
know
yeah,
Alibaba. I know Alibaba. I don't know who is he, but I know Alibaba.
oh yes, Jack Ma is the founder of Alibaba. He was quite famous.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
Oh,
know about him and Jackie Chan. I know, and I am big fan. Jackie Chan. Jackie Chan is one of the most famous guy
So
over
do
the
I.
media,
I'm so
over
fan
the
about action.
movie world. Yeah,
oh,
Hush
yes,
Hour. Do you
and
know Hush Hour? Hush Hour. The Hush Hour one,
Hash
two, and
Hour.
three. Yes, it's a movie
Oh,
which is called, which is Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker as the actors, the primary
oh,
actors.
okay. Oh, maybe maybe I know this. Oh, yes. And I think uh, Jack Ma is also a famous people because he found another uh, platform called Taobao. It is actually
Amazon.
I
Like of Amazon. Yeah, I am
oh
right.
yes,
Like
yes, it is quite it is the same as Amazon, but I
Amazon.
think Taobao is maybe it is the first online shopping platform in China. So
Yeah,
first he found Taobao. We were quite crazy about this. We liked it to buy a lot of things on Taobao because we before this we could only buy things in shops, but now we but after he founded Taobao, we could buy things online. So I think it was quite great.
Nice, nice, so nice. And let me ask a quick question. I don't remember if he is a Chinese people or he is a Japanese people. Let me know. Jet Li. Do you know Jet Li?
Jack Lee. Uh,
J
I
E
think
T. Jet. It's Jet Li.
Jet Li. I know. Yes, he is a Chinese people because of his last name Li. Li is a Chinese last name. It is not a Japanese last name. So yes,
Nice.
I know Jet Li. Yes, I
That
think.
is
Yes.
uh,
You can.
villain. Exactly is villain movie in the movie. I
Oh
think.
yes, yes, and I heard that Jet Li and Jackie Chan are good friends. But actually, this is the first time I know his English name because Jet Jet is only his English name, and he has a Chinese name. His Chinese name is Lian Jie, and I think there are a lot there. It is quite different from his English name. So first time you say this, I don't know who is he. But after I search this, I know him. He is also very famous.
Yeah, I really like his movie. I watched basically all of his movies too. So Jackie Chan and Jet Li is to me right now the first two memories, guys, that I had about my childhood, my young time. So I liked his movie, and yes, I really appreciated the both actors. They are very good actors. And let me try answer this question for you. What kind of people are famous in your country? In Brazil, we had so many type of famous people. Unfortunately, I will tell you guys things that I consider to be really famous, but that doesn't mean that the new generation thinks the same, like Alice told us. In my time or until now, I had in my mind, do you know Wagner Moura? Wagner Moura is an actor. Wagner Moura is an actor which is Brazilian, and he made a great movie, one of the greatest movie here in Brazil, which is called in Portuguese is Tropa de Elite, but I believe that's why he became famous from all over the world. And right now, to be honest, after this movie, which he's made, he is working for many other countries, like an actor. He have made so many movies in United States, other United States too, and American movies. And he made a lot Spanish movies too. So in my opinion, he is one of the greatest actor here, here in Brazil. And when it becomes talking about singer, for instance, there's a lot Brazilian singers, and let me try. I cannot choose just one, guys. I don't know. I started to think that I'm so undecisive people. I'm so doubt with people because guys, I don't know at your country, but in Brazil, everyone would like to start singing. Everyone would like to start to be a TikToker or start to be a YouTuber, and they started to become very famous. After that, they became very famous. Made the videos from YouTube, made the videos from TikTok, made a little songs. So there are a lot of famous people, and maybe did you know Anita?
Her name.
Did you know Anita? Anita, I believe it's famous. I don't like her, but it's a very famous singer and internet people know it. People right now, she's a
Yeah,
internet. Do you know Anita?
Anita. Can you explain?
I will say N
A
I
N
Ita,
A
a Brazilian
N
singer.
I T.
Anita.
Yeah, A.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, he is famous.
Yeah, right. She's a Brazilian singer, but right now she have been made a lot of music with international people. She's living now in the United States, but I don't like it her. I don't like her. I just tell you about because maybe I thought you already know her, but it's not my type of music. It's not my type of singer. I like other types, but it's she's a very famous right now. But she started in a way. She started her career in a way that I don't consider to be a good way to start. So that's why I don't like her music. I don't like her thoughts. But that's it, guys. Let's change for the next question. How are celebrities used to influence public opinion? Or how are celebrities using or use it to influence public opinion? Public opinion, which means we already talked at this before. That if you are maybe you would like to buy some things that you saw your favorite actor, your favorite celebrity selling this product, so like an advertisement, like and things like that. But let me try ask you, Tamer, how this happened. How are celebrities use it to influence public opinion? How they are use it to do it? By great brands, great companies use it. Normally they use famous people to sell their products. How they used to do this?
I exactly know that, but you asked Alice, then I
Okay.
answer this question.
Okay, no problem. Alice, you'd like to say, I believe that we already talked that with that before or about that before, but we talked, and the last time we practiced here, we talked about the advertisement. But here, I'd like to ask you, at China, how is the more common way that celebrities are used to sell products for big companies, for big brands? How they are using, or how are they using?
Let me think. I think for selling products, the celebrities will use the advertisement as their main method to sell product to other people. But I think the celebrities have a lot of ways to influence our opinions. For example, as I just said, Jack Ma found the first online shopping website in China, and then he influenced all the shopping habit of Chinese people. Because after he founded Taobao, we are quite used to buying things online, and the delivery is very fast. So I think this is a very big influence. And there are also some other ways. For example, there are some famous doctors in China, but maybe they are not quite famous all around the world. But they are famous in China, and during the COVID, they would say something about protecting us from the COVID, and nearly all the Chinese people would follow their suggestion. We have learned a lot of medical knowledge from them on television or on website. But there are also some celebrities who have bad influence on teenagers. There are some young Chinese stars. Maybe they are singer stars, or maybe they are movie stars. They are quite handsome, and the teenagers are crazy about them. But unfortunately, they would do some bad things. For example, they took drugs, or they did something bad to their girlfriends, or or something else, and maybe I think this had some bad influence on teenagers because the teenagers were crazy about them, so the teenagers would learn from them. But fortunately, some bad celebrities were put in jail now. I think the teenagers would not learn from them now. But I also think this is a bad way for celebrities to influence young people.
Nice, nice. I understood, and it's almost this. I believe it's almost the same all over the world because in Brazil it's similar, like you said. There are a lot of celebrities with trying to persuade. It's trying to pursue people. It's trying to persuade us to buy some things or to do some things, to follow some how can I say, to follow some ideas, but meanwhile, between these ideas, there are good ones and bad ones. There are good people and there are bad people, and we must to training our mind, to training our conscience that we must decide to the right way. But unfortunately, in the currently days, we have been facing so many problems with our young people, with our new generations, because they are choosing the bad ways the most in time, the most part of the time. The
Right.
young generation are choosing the bad way, are choosing to be. It's like I don't know if you are the same, if you were like me when I was a child, a little child here in Brazil. I used it to play with my friends, play some many games. One of the famous games that my friends and I used it to play here in Brazil. It was police and robber. You know, it's like a policeman, and someone would like to be a policeman, and other one decided to be a bad guy, to be a robber, to be we call them, it's in English it to be policeman and rob man. That was a type of game
I
that
know
we
the
when we
game.
were a child, you know. So
Yes.
but at that time we fight each other to be a policeman. Everyone's would like to be a policeman, but right now, I'm feeling that if we give the opportunity for the new generation play the same game, I feel that they almost all of them would like to be a bad guy in this game, and just a few child would like to be a policeman right now because they are chained to the point of view. The mankind are chained their point of view, unfortunately, and that is not for good. That is my opinion, of course. We are free to say things like that. I believe that we must to reintroduce for our children, for new generations, what is right and what is wrong, and they must follow the right way. They must follow the right examples, the right examples of our old generation. So, unfortunately, like we have been talking here, people are very influenced by bad choices. But we must to help as much as we can. They see that the right way is the best way to follow. Okay, so but unfortunately, celebrities have been influenced in a good way. There are a lot of good celebrities all over the world, like Alice told us about her medicals, her doctors. They are influence people in the right way. They are influence people to help and to care about themselves. And but unfortunately, there are famous people which use drugs, which use alcohol, which use and they do everything. They do everything seems to be good. They are using drugs, and they told us to the new generation, oh, that is awesome, you must use that because you feel so good, man. When you use drugs, you feel open mind, your mind will open. That is not true. That there is no way to this become true.
It's
It's
bad.
Yes, it's just an illusion, you know, it's just an illusion. So we must to care about our mind, we must to care about mind of our young people, like you, Taver, you very young man. And I would like to choose the right way, choose the right
Yeah,
decision, even though,
obviously.
yes, even though other people are telling that it's not like it's not right, it's not good for you. Just let's relax, do it not. Let's stay with our old
I
friends.
always, I always control me.
Yeah, that's it. So that was my
Yeah,
opinion about this. Celebrity is used by advertisement, it's by movies and things to influence people to decide what they will buy or what they will do in the future. That's changed to the next question. What kind of local businesses are there in your neighborhood? That's I like this question especially because we can see what type of entrepreneurs, what type of companies, or what type of little business things are happening around us. What kind of local business are there in your neighborhood? Uh, Taver would like to start.
okay, in my neighborhood, there are so many stores and so many people try to local business, try to local business, and our neighborhood uh, s- has a hair salon, has a groceries store, and restaurant or pharmacy, and how can I say, and tools stores, materials stores. And I think it's better than our country's people because they are adapted business, and they feel they feel good, and they feel good because they are earn right away money, they are earn right away money. And local business is better than people and customers. And but nowadays so many people depended or online business, and online business has everything, every product, has every product and everything. You know that Amazon, you know that Daraz, you know that Alibaba. Alifi say told this about Alibaba. And every product and everything you cloth and your groceries food, or your favorite things, and how can I say, mobile phone, laptop, or everything has. That's why people people used to purchase from online shop, and some people used to local business, local from local stores. And how can I say, nearby neighborhood stores purchase some products. And I think our country older people used to neighborhood stores buy something and buy everything. And young people, our country's young people purchase online shopping. It's better than neighborhood store or traditional stores. How can I say? That's it.
Yeah, we must support them. We must support them because,
Yeah.
like we are now really influenced to the internet or to the e-commerce, like they call. We are really influenced by the online business. But if
Yeah.
we started to do just buy, this is if we start just buy things about on the internet, maybe our this type of stores, this type of local business that we have in our neighborhoods, maybe they will not survive. We must to support them. We must to buy things. We must to because I always, even though I was talking with this, I was talking about this with my wife some days ago. Even though internet and even though the websites are increasing a lot, we all buy things on the
Yeah,
internet.
yeah.
Even
It's
though
include.
we must to, yes, there are some things that we needed to the right time. We needed to that time. We cannot wait for buy or for receive things 3 days, 3 days. We must to buy things like I would like to cook some meal at
Doing.
home,
Yeah.
and I have not I don't know, tomato. I'd
Can
like to buy
get.
tomato. I must to go
Yeah,
to the local store and to buy a tomato to finish my meal, to finish my cooking things, cooking stuff. So
yeah.
there are a
But
lot of
you,
things.
at the time you cannot get the product when you purchase from online. It's
Exactly.
yeah, yeah, it's waiting for these products, and you waiting for these products when you purchase online from online.
Yeah,
And but
I believe that
at the,
local things will continue existing stores because even with the internet, even the boom the internet, we the local stores will survive because there are a lot of things that we must to buy at that time and we cannot wait for. So internet is good, it's cheaper, but the local stores it will be I believe it will survive for a long time yet. That's why I think.
yeah, yeah, right.
And you, Alice, what kind of local business are in your neighborhood?
Uh, I I live in the capital city of China, and I live in the downtown. So, I think I am living in a very busy area. So there are all kinds of business in my neighborhood. For example, grocery stores, uh, fruit stores, restaurants, and all kinds of small stores, such as ice cream stores, coffee shop, and the dessert shop, all kinds of shop. But although people in China like to buy things online, the grocery stores find a new way uh, to run their business. We have an online platform where we can buy groceries there. But after we order something on this platform, the food was the groceries was stored just in my neighborhood, a very big grocery store. So I think the con- the employees in that grocery store would pick the things and put them in the bag and deliver this to us. So I think this is another way for the grocery store to run their business, although they are influenced by the online shopping. They find their new way. I think it is quite interesting, and it is quite convenient. For example, just like Alex said, if I want to cook something today and I need a tomato, I can have two choice. The first choice is to buy this in the grocery store. The second choice is to order this on my phone on that platform, and then after 20 minutes they will deliver the tomato to my house, and I can cook this. It is very convenient. And there are also some other kind of business in my neighborhood. For example, the board game store. Uh, this in this place, you can ask some friends to play the board game there. The board game, for example, Werewolf, Evelyn. I don't know if you know this board game. And um, let me explain it. Board game is you can play with your friends just in front of a desk. You yes, it is a indoor activity. You play games with your friends near in front of the table. And this is a place uh, for meeting friends. It is a good place for meeting friends. Okay, that's all.
Nice, nice. There are a lot of things, like you said, Alice. You live in the middle of the one of the big cities on China, so it's a very busy area. So there are a lot of local business close to you. So I understand, and I got so interesting. So that's very important to have so many local business close to us because like we talked, there are a lot of things that we can do by internet, we can wait for, but there are many things that we must need at that time. So we must to go to this type of stores, we must to ask them to deliver things for us like pizza, like grocery stores, things like that. And we need sometimes in the right way in the right time, but we must to go to this place to buy it or to get these things. But the internet is growing a lot, and that is true. That is the real time we are living in. And first of all, let me say thank you for Geno to join us. Geno, how are you, my friend? Are you good?
Hello, Alex. I am fine. Pretty great. How are you, everyone?
We are good, and we are here with Tanver and
Fine.
Alice. We are practicing our speaking skills. And let me say for you, Genio, just so you know, we are recording this English meeting again. Okay, so we are recording here by Google, and after that, I will post this English YouTube session here. Sorry, I would like to post this English session at my YouTube channel. After that, just for you know, okay, everyone which is here agree with that. And after that, after saying that, I'd like to say that we are talking about general things here. I asked it to people here, what kinds of people are famous in your country? And Tanver, which is a Bangladesh people, told us a little bit about cricket famous people. And I'd like to hear about you, Mohammed Genual. Tell us a little bit what kind of people are famous in your country.
Thank you, Alex. Bangladesh is a small country, but it's a digitalized country. Many people are using browsing internet every day. So in our country, actually, politician is a first priority because they are famous all time and always. Because when they give a speech in any platform, it's always viral in internet like Facebook, YouTube, and other social media. Also, in Bangladesh, there is some cricketer player also famous right now. But uh, we have some famous person for famous since long time, like national poet Kazi Nazrul Islam, who is a national poet. He's a famous person in Bangladesh. Also, we have a lot of historical men like Humayun Ahmed. He is a famous writer and author. He wrote many historical books. Also, we have some actors and actresses uh, famous. I like some actors and actors like Jahid Hassan, Jahid Hassan, Ishita, and recently some new actors are gloaming very famous like Alamgir Niloy, um, Apurva, also some Tahasan, and some singer also. So everyone went to famous in this Bangladesh, also worldwide. They can try. They are using their intelligence. So I think um, everybody has a new idea and new thinking. So everyone went to famous using their techniques or their idea, their um, quality. So Alex,
Yeah,
I hope that I explained about the question. That's all.
sure,
Thank you,
sure,
Alex.
sure. Thank you, General. I'm so interested in things, how things works in different parts of the world. Like we already talked here. Thank you told me a little bit about cricket person, which is famous, very famous at her country. Alice told so many things about her country, entrepreneurs and actors. And you told about a lot of politicians and people like this, which is very famous at the current days. And I'd like to say hello to Natalia. Hello, Natalia. How are you today?
I'm fine.
Okay, we are talking. We were talking about so many questions, general questions here. Every question this is related to IELTS speaking test. It's topics which they use into talking with people who apply it to to their exams. So I'd like to ask you, Natalia, what kinds of people are famous in your country?
My country famous about movie and actor, but maybe no international like what is Amitabh Bachchan and Shah Rukh Khan.
Oh, okay, okay. But what type of sport did you say that they are famous about? It? I didn't get it exactly. What type of things they do it to be famous?
Yeah, my country famous like movies horror like Susana and everything, and only that.
Okay, movies about movies. There's a lot of people which is very famous all over the world from their movies. I like it to watch movies. And hello, Charming. How have you been? How are you? Tell us a little bit about you. How did you feel today?
Hey, hello everyone. How are you all? I'm good, but it was a little bit busy day for me. Then I didn't attend our session long time.
No
How
problem.
have
No
you
problem.
been all?
No problem. We are having so many things. I believe that almost all of us have been very busy since the last time we talked. But the most important is that we are here now and we have time to practice speaking skills. Charming, we are talking about so many general questions. Like I already told you guys, these questions are used on the IELTS speaking test. They using this to understand better your English level. So I'd like to ask you to see if are you able to talking about this topic is here. In the real life, we always receive so many questions every day, and maybe we were not ready for that. But the right way to learn and to test ourselves is to doing like this. So I would like to ask you, Charmy, what kinds of people are famous in your country? We are talking about this, and I'd like you answer to hear your answer about this question.
Yeah, I think in our country, mm, like writers or musician, they are much famous in our country because we think that in our country is a hub for folk song. You know folk song?
No, I didn't. What is it? Sorry, Charmy, your internet is not good. I didn't know about this. What is it exactly? So guys, we had a problem with Charmy's internet, but let's go ahead, let's forward, and let's see what is another questions about this. But right now, I'd like to change our topic because Alice and I and in general already answered so many questions about it. But I'd like to pass to the second type of questions that I choose for today. It will be the last one, but I hope you like it. Let me change it here, our screen a little, just a little, a few seconds, just a few seconds. Right now, I hope you can see it. Let me see. Okay, here it is. Let me ask you guys, Alice, it's your turn. Do you think the shopping mall affect the local business? What do you thinking about that? Shopping malls is a great place to buy things where you have so many types of stores in the same place, you know? So it's a shopping malls is like the place where you go to watch movies, to buy things, to eat things. There's a lot of things to do in shopping malls. I'd like to hear about your knowledge, about your thoughts. Do you think that shopping malls affect the local business, the tiny businesses? Do you know?
Uh, okay. I think maybe so. In my country, shopping mall really affects the local business, but not much. It doesn't affect local business much. For example, in shopping malls, we can do everything there. For example, we can buy clothes, we can have a meal, we can buy groceries, and we can have a cup of coffee, and we can see a movie. Yes, we can do everything in the shopping mall. But sometimes I think we also need local business. For example, the shopping mall is big and maybe it is far away from our house. So it is not quite convenient for us to do everything in the shopping mall. Sometimes, for example, on weekdays, we are quite busy, so we don't have enough time to go to the shopping mall. We will go to the we will buy something in the local business. But maybe on weekends, we will have enough time to go to the shopping mall. And at this time, I think the shopping mall really affects the local business. But I think their local business is a little different from the shopping mall. For example, in a very big shopping mall, all the restaurants should be quite similar with each other, but in our local business, it can have its own style, which we can't find in the big shopping mall. So, for example, just as the example I gave just now, for example, the broad game shop. This is a very special shop, and sometimes we can't find this shop in the shopping mall, but we can find this in the local business. So some people will still choose the local business, and the local business are still running very well now.
Nice, nice. I understand and I agree with you. Even though we have big shopping malls, there are a lot of tiny restaurants, tiny stores that are unique, that there are not like not like any other place in any other place. So there are a lot of business, little business that are very good, and unfortunately they are not in the shopping malls yet, but maybe in the futures, if they continue to be a good job, continue to do a good job, they will grow and they will have so many opportunities to join a place on the shopping malls and keep his successful business. And Denver, how about you? It's your turn. Do you think shopping malls affect the local business?
Yeah, I say that shopping mall, when a district created a shopping mall and affected local business, because where people think that everything has a shopping mall. That's why they are go to shopping mall and they purchase their necessary product, their groceries product and everything, because everything everything is everything there in the shopping mall. And some people think that shopping mall, when distance from their home, then some people think that purchase should be better local business, local stores. And I how can I say, it's neighborhood stores. And another thing that people our country is a day by day developing, and it's it's like of modern society. And it's important, shopping mall important for modern society. That's why it's important. And local business, uh, or local business, local stores, or village lived village people important for important. That's it.
Nice, nice. I agree with you. But for now, I'd like to make difficult the question. So, Genial, it's your time. What are the advantages of running a business today in today's world? What are you thinking about this, Genial? There are any advantages to running a business, like to build your own company, to build your own business. What are you thinking about it?
Thank you, Alex. Actually, advantage of running business is a lots of things. Like when we start a business, that time we have a objective or goal. So actually, maximum goal is provide service to public. So it's a great opportunity for public, our people, because our people can receive the opportunity from the local business. So another thing, business is a economical system, like we earn money through business. So in the meantime, any entrepreneur can earn money through by their business. So I think it's a very effectful for all, both side, entrepreneur and people, public. So also running business is a it's a very famous what I say actually, uh, uh, one business institute is a like a social institute. So we can found any our daily needs from the business. So people can take initiative for different business. So I think there is a lots of advantage, and not also as an entrepreneur, it also as a buyer. Uh, so that's why I think that Alex.
Nice, great answer, great answer, and I totally agree with you too. So I have been seeing a lot of entrepreneurs or just tiny entrepreneurs trying to make their own business successful. And of course, we must be thinking about what is our main purpose to build a new business. What is my main purpose? I must to serve the population. I must to serve the customer the best service that I can. And if I can do this, if I can do this, my business it will be successful. There's no other way that happen with my business. If I just do it the best I can to my customers, to my to people who are using my services, even though if I make services or I sell in products, I must do my best to help them with my ideas. And very good. And Natalia, would you like to answer this question? What are the advantages to running a business? Are you have any answer to give us about this topic?
Yeah. What are the advantages of running a business?
Exactly. That is your question. Would like to answer this question first? Go ahead.
Yeah. Uh, can support many people. Like, can I answer number one?
Sure, sure. Feel free.
Do you think the shopping malls affect the local business? In Indonesia, maybe no, because in Indonesia, like Yogyakarta, uh, nobody interested to shopping malls. I don't know why, because government say love local business. We create clothes, we create bag, but we cannot sell to outside. Like we cannot sell to outside from Yogyakarta like that. Maybe different place in Indonesia, many place like Bali also and Yogyakarta also. Uh, they can find clothes, they can find bag, but cannot sell to outside like that. And what are the advantages of running a business? Yeah, support economy, and then in Indonesia, many people can create local product. So maybe this can help about that business.
Nice, nice. Thank you for your answer. And yes, like you told us, there are a lot of different cultures from all over the world. Each countries, there's your culture, your thoughts. Like you told us, people don't like so much to go to shopping malls at your country, at your city. And it's interesting because, like we are talking about here before you join us, we are talking about young generations. Young generations have their own decision. They have their own different ways of thinking. And maybe the majority of time they are not right with their decision. They have been doing bad decisions for their lives, and we must to help them. We are a little more experienced than we must to help them to choose the right way. And but right now people, at least here in Brazil, they like it so much to go to shopping malls because, like we were talking, they have a lot of things to buy there. They think that everything they need, they will found available on that place. But in my reality here in Brazil, I don't like it so much to buy things in shopping mall because shopping mall is very expensive. It's at least 30 or 40% more expensive than other stores, because they must to pay their rental for that place, they must to pay their employees, and so that's why maybe they must to raise the price. If you compare the shopping mall price to the local stores, you can see the huge difference between the prices here in Brazil. I don't know how is it in your country, but in Brazil, we just go to the shopping. Why I decided to go to shopping? To watch movies in the cinema or movie theater. I like to go to shopping to eat some things, to go to the place where they have a lot of restaurants, and I like to go to there with my family to eat some things, with some food and things like that, to spend time with my family on this place. But when I decided to buy a new skirt, a new sweater, a new pants, or new shoes, I don't like to go to shopping because I know I will pay a little bit more than seems to be in other stores on the streets. So thank you for your answer, and I really appreciate your time. Guys, unfortunately, I'd like to ask the last question for today. And the last question it to be, we will start with Alice. Alice, would you like to answer the last question here? It to be, what should be the qualities of a business person to be successful in life? What they must to do if they are starting a new business? What do you think? What do you think that they must to do or they must to have on their minds to get successful under in his business or in his life purpose? What are you thinking about this?
Oh, actually, in real life, I don't know any successful business person because I think in China, being a successful business person is very hard. So all the successful business person are celebrities now. So I don't have the opportunity to know them, but I know they have many good qualities that we can learn from. For example, they are quite hardworking. I heard a story. We have another online shopping website called Jingdong in China, and the founder in Jingdong named Richard Liu. When he found this platform, he was quite hardworking. He he near he said that he stayed in his office all day long. And when he felt sleepy, he would lie on the floor to sleep for some while. When he was sleeping, if he received a call from his customer, no matter when it is, maybe it was midtime, he would get up to answer the customer. But I think it was a little crazy because he didn't have the time for his own life. He spent all his time on his business. Maybe we don't need to do that because I think we are not live for work. We work for living. But we can learn from him because he is so hardworking. So I think if we are more hardworking, we can be more successful. And I think all the successful business person have very broad horizon because they can know what business to establish. For example, there are many kind of business, but before you found a business, you will have to choose one. And finally, maybe this one is quite successful. But I think choose the right business is very hard. So maybe for every successful business person who have already choose the right one, I think they must have very broad horizon. They must have a lot of knowledge to help them determine which one is best. Okay, that's all.
Very deeply. I like it, your answer. I like your ideas. It's very, I believe it's true. It's there are no way to add it any words because you said everything. It's very important to have a lot of knowledge. I agree with you. If you would like to start a new business, you must to know almost anything or a lot of things about this type of business. If not, how can you be successful on it if you don't know exactly what are you selling or what are you doing? So there's no reason to be successful if you don't know almost anything about your main purpose. Um, Guys, unfortunately, I have no time anymore to stay with here. I'm so sorry for you, Jenna and Tanver. And the next time we started with you with your answers. But here in Brazil, it's almost midnoon, and midnoon, it's my finish time here. I must to do a lot of things here. I must to help my wife and my children with some steps here. But even though I really appreciated your time with me, I really appreciate your answers, your ideas. I would like just to take a picture, if you don't mind. I'd like just you watching your camera because it will be your picture in 5 seconds. So 5, 4, 3, 2. Okay, so I took a picture for us. And guys, thank you. Thank you so much for being patient. Thank you so much for practice, for not give up about your English. I know sometimes it's difficult. Sometimes we have a lot of problems. We face problems with our English words, our pronunciation. That's okay. There's no problem with that. We have been developed a lot since we started our English sessions here. And I'd like to encourage all of you to hard work. Like Alice told us, I like it. One of his answer, it was about to be hard work, and we must hard work on our English. If we really want to develop it, there's no magic way. We must hard work and pursue our dreams. I am sure everyone which is here, everyone is able to communicate in English, and that is already successful. That is already successful. But we are here just to improve it right now, just to grow our knowledge about it. Okay. Tanver, thank you for your time. I hope see you in the next
Thank
time, maybe
you.
tomorrow.
Let's.
Thank you,
Uh,
General. Thank you, Alice.
Thank you.
Thank you for your time.
Guys, bye bye. Have a good
Bye
one,
bye.
Okay.
and I hope see you
Good.
Next
tomorrow.
meeting.
Good night.
Next meeting. Good night. Next meeting.